listen, it's been a minute, but look right. That's not my fault for real. So what had happened was, right, the last video I posted got copyrighted. It was a Blixum reaction video. And I tried to repost it again and it got copyrighted again. So I just posted the shorts. Yeah, I hope y'all seen that. Listen, stay tapped into the Instagram. If you tapped into the Instagram, you would know that that's the reason that these weren't posted. And you would also know that I had a family emergency, which I said in the Blixum reaction video, but like I said, it didn't get posted, so I'm gonna say it again in this video. And I have another video from that day I recorded. I have to edit it. It's like an hour long. It was the fan reaction. Y'all gonna get that shit, trust. But today, chat. Oh wait, we are reacting to the fucking Luka trade. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, y'all. So peep, I was at a party and we was just sitting there chilling. You feel me? I really wasn't feeling it too much for real, but we chilling. I'm still trying to feel about it. You feel me? I look on my phone. Homeboy sent me a post, and it was NBA related. So I was like, okay, this is urgent. Let me look at this. You feel me? Cause you know what I'm saying. Let me see what's going on. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to miss out on nothing. Nigga, tell me, bro. I seen Anthony Davis and fucking Luka. I was like, this some bullshit, nigga. That shit said ESPN. I said, I went to Twitter to make sure that shit was real. Shams posted that shit, nigga. Oh no, bro. Oh, I was like, say it ain't so. It was like 3-4 people came up to us, bro. We was talking about it. Me and my homeboys was talking about it, bro. And 3 or 4 people came up to us and was like, yes, bro, I just seen that. Yeah, dude, I just seen that. I was like, bro, what the, bro, like, I'm not even like a fan of either one. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I was low-key finna conform into a Mavs fan, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Texas, bro. So I was low-key finna conform into a Mavs fan. But that's, neither here nor there. Bro, I was so ready. And they just traded Luka. Boom. What? Come on. But hey. Come on. Let's just look at this shit real quick. Oh. I forgot to say the video. Holy shit. L Reactor. We got Jimmy High Roller. Very famous in the NBA scene. I mean, the NBA YouTube scene. I love watching this video. So, I'm actually going to watch it on the stream with y'all. So, what is this? Yeah, craziest trade in NBA history. Once again, referring to the Luka trade.
There aren't many things that can stop the entire NBA world in its tracks at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. Did someone score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season? What, did Michael Jordan come back out of retirement? What could possibly get everyone riled up out of nowhere? Oh my God.
Literally, oh my gosh. That's...
We all said in unison as news broke that the Mavericks traded Luka.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's like time stopped. It's like the world stopped for this trade, bro. Like, I'm glad I found about this at night because I had time to sleep on it. I remember being at work and bro, he kept sending me stuff like the trade news. He kept saying all I keep seeing on my feed is Luka trade news. I was like, bro, you really got to think about it. We was able to sleep on this shit. Some niggas woke up to this and they have to go throughout their day trying to process this, especially if they're a Mavs fan. I'm not gonna lie, it's even worse if you're a Mavs fan because you have to, even if you did sleep on it, you have to wake up with this like, oh my gosh, like, this is hurting your stomach. So imagine waking up with it. No, I mean, no, imagine waking up to that news. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know that shit hurt that. Ooh, that was like me with that Jimmy news in Miami, bro, man. Fuck Pat Riley, bro.
Doncic for Anthony Davis.
Riley,
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured this was just some big elaborate hack job, and I was waiting for follow-up tweets saying, false alarm, the Mavericks actually aren't brain dead. I can't believe you guys fell for it. But within minutes, it was clear that this trade was unfortunately very real, and the Mavericks are in fact out of their minds. The same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same player who was responsible.
Hey, you know something I just recently found out? I did not know Mark Cuban did not own the Mavericks anymore. That's crazy. So we can't even blame Mark Cuban for this. Crazy.
Responsible for a third of the organization's finals appearances, the same player who by the grace of God miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago, is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history.
No. Scratch NBA. This has to be the most shocking new like trade in sports history, bro. This shit is insane, my nigga. Luka leaving the Mavs, nigga. Let's really take this into perspective, right? Luka is what? He's like 26, 25. He's like somewhere around. He's in his mid-20s, right? He's young, so he's in his prime. This is a superstar. No, not an all-star. Superstar. This nigga was scouted at 16, bro. Y'all have to think about what this nigga was doing. This nigga was scouted at 16, Jew, bro. Nigga, 16, bro. Come on, bro. This is a superstar. This was their franchise player too. Not even just a franchise. He was their franchise player superstar. Not franchise player all-star. Franchise player superstar. Come on, bro. It don't get no better than Luka. And y'all traded him in his prime. That's not no shit you do. Especially to somebody that was willing to stick with y'all his entire career. The nigga literally said, I want to stay out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I plan to retire here in Dallas. I plan to spend my whole career. He wanted to be Dirk 2.0. Career-wise, like franchise player-wise. Like, he was there. And y'all said, nah, we gonna trade you, big bro. How could y'all do that?
Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings, because sports any wager to digest the Luka AD trade. Now that we've had about a day to digest the Luka AD trade, by now the reality of the situation should be setting in. It has not. A trade so insane that fans
2 days deep, still can't process it.
Are now theorizing if the league did it for the sake of ratings. Imagine concocting a deal so heinous that your fans literally think you're doing it for clout. That is how crazy this trade is. And there's about a dozen reasons why this is...
Hold on. No bull. That really do make sense, because... Hold on, chat. I need to fix my door. But that really do make sense, because if the first game Luka or AD come back, the very first game Luka or AD come back, bam, I'm talking boom, everybody watching that game, especially the Luka. Everybody's watching the Luka Bron game. Everybody. But my theory is either Dallas couldn't afford Luka anymore, because that nigga getting expensive. Like I did just tell y'all, he is a superstar. I feel like that's like the only reason you should be trading your superstar. He's getting expensive. Either Luka's getting expensive, or cause no, they did just pick up Clay. They have Clay and Kyrie, and Derek Lively is a good young man, great young man. PJ Washington cool, but yeah, either Luka's getting expensive, or the Lakers are setting up for Bron's retirement. That's the only reason. That's the only reason either of these teams did it. That's the only reason. And they was just like, hell yeah, this shit'll work. Dallas was like, this shit'll work for right now. That's the only reason. Holy shit, I just picked the pieces, bro. I'm him.
Legitimately the most shocking deal we have ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not Luka, not Anthony Davis, not even the Lakers GM LeBron James. As some sources put it, this deal materialized in the shadows. In the shadows? What is this, the Illuminati? What do you mean in the shadows? And turns out this was the cleanest way this deal could have gone down. Because the next component that makes this truly the craziest trade to ever happen, Luka never requested a trade. He's been in Dallas his entire career, so and outside of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a lifer in that organization. There wasn't any buildup, there wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands. It just happened. Out of the blue. Which is reason number 3. The Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA without even shopping him. No bidding wars, no asking around and assessing other offers. They just made the call to the Lakers and accepted the deal. Can you imagine the haul Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months? Oh, you want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise, the players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it all. Thanks for doing business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is worth 2 starters, 5 first-rounders, and a pick swap, if Mikal Bridges is worth 5 first-rounders, a second-rounder, and a swap, if an aging Paul George is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps, can you imagine what a prime Luka Doncic would have fetched to the right team? Oh wait, I know, a 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note. It makes no sense. And that brings
no bullshit. The fact that he just put it that way, my nigga. Excuse me. But bro, we got Rudy Gobert buns ass, bro. For all of it, y'all can't even see it in chat. Hold on, let me move my camera out the way. Look at all the shit that they gave Rudy Gobert buns ass, bro. Look at what they gave Mikal Bridges, bro. Look at what they fucking gave for Paul George to the Clippers, my nigga. They gave that nigga fucking SGA. Oh, God. Look at what SGA is doing right now. That nigga's MVP candidate right now. What the fuck, bro? Look what they just did, bro. This can't be real, bro. And this is what they gave for Luka, bro. This is nothing, bro. This is like a normal trade that they just did. Like this was like some normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill trade that just happens. What the fuck? I'm disgusted, bro. The NBA, yo, what the fuck is going on? Bro, we need help, bro.
Brings up reason number 4. The Mavericks were just in the finals last year. We've seen players sign with other teams after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar after being just 3 games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable. Because reason number 5, it's Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade Luka Doncic. If you were to rank players in the NBA on their trade value, starting with the players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone, and down from there, Luka is probably 3rd or 4th on that list. The only 2 players definitively ahead of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap your head around.
I'm not gonna lie. I could see the Spurs trading Wemby. I can see the Spurs traded Wemby before. But I could have seen the Spurs traded Wemby before the Mavs trading Luka. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Same with Giannis. But only because Giannis would want to leave. And maybe same with Wemby. But they just got De'Aaron Fox. So there's no reason Wemby would want to leave. And I feel like I feel like the Spurs would maybe trade Wemby though. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't think the Spurs, I don't know. Maybe I'm just shooting the Spurs. Maybe I'm just shooting the Spurs. My fault, Spurs fans. But I could see Giannis leaving the Bucks. before I could have seen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Luka was definitely number one for me. I'm not gonna lie. Luka
On the deal, a team would have to offer in
Luka
exchange
and,
for Nikola Jokic,
Jokic.
or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis. Here's a hint, there isn't one, because they would never trade them away. The deal doesn't exist. Tim McMahon of ESPN reported that Dallas had two major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer, and the second concern being his health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight. The Dallas Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds. For fuck's sake, Zion Williamson ate his way into load management, and he has spent the last 6 seasons in and out of rehab, and the Pelicans are still sticking by him.
Crazy stray.
Now, Zion didn't deserve that stray. Seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best. But you get the point. We are now over a decade into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't.
Literally, no, that's so crazy. And it's not like Luka's extra weight is doing like anything terrible for him. You know what I'm saying? The nigga always hasn't been great at defense. And the nigga is just injured right now. He just got injured too, my nigga.
Happy and the opportunity presents itself. But for a franchise to pull the trigger and get rid of a megastar in his prime because of constant conditioning issues is criminal. There's really no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this. Because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justifiable. Either the star was exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left, or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up. Now, as a Blazers fan, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a true franchise player. Painfully aware. In our team's entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years. What does the lackluster history of my team have to do with this trade? Well, because the Mavericks should know a thing or two about keeping their hands on a generational talent. Because in their franchise's history, they've only had 2 of them. Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic. The first one spent his entire 21-year career in Dallas, facing ups and downs and winning arguably the heaviest and most challenging championship of our lifetime. And the second one, they traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6.5 seasons of a promising career. And as every fan of a non-major market team knows all too well, generational talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent.
In a Lakers jersey is gonna feel so unreal. I'm not gonna lie. This season of the NBA, and I said this on my Instagram story. I don't know if y'all see it, but y'all need to follow. This NBA season is so Mickey Mouse, bro. This NBA season is so Mickey Mouse, dude. Like, really think about what's been going on this entire NBA this season. We started the season off with a DiVincenzo, Randall for Cat trade, bro. Like, really think about how this season started, bro. And I forgot what else. I feel like there was something else, like, really big that happened this season. But I can't really remember. But this season has been crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And the Jimmy Butler shit, bro.
They don't get real chances to win it all often. Just 3 trips to the finals in 45 years. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They can finals in 45 years. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers. You get a player like Luka and you lock that man in and throw away the key. What are we doing? It could be another 20 years before.
No, and literally, my nigga. Not only like is he like that nigga has been That nigga since he was 16 in Spain, bro.
Player of Luka's caliber puts on a Mavericks jersey, and the team traded him away because he was mildly out of shape. It makes me sick.
While he was
coming from
sick.
a desperate man who's got
While he was
18
injured.
years left before I see another Dame. Which brings us to their second concern. Again, according to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league. But if the third best player in the world who gets better in the playoffs is a perennial MVP candidate who's hitting his prime isn't worth paying, then who the hell is? Dallas said that this was a win-now trade, an oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season, but superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning? In what world has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school, NBA, a lifetime of basketball, where he won't be the best player on his team, which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole, but specifically because Luka and LeBron essentially do the same exact thing, oversized on-ball floor generals with elite scoring abilities. In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because even if it meant
spot shot again, holy shit. This is crazy. They're literally just saying, but Luke is just higher. Luke is just better. Luke is just better. He's just better at it.
Relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do it because even if it meant
February. Cool.
Relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better. So that means unless Luka and the Lakers are okay with him getting neutralized, LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades. 2 LeBrons on 1 team. Sounds great in theory, probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think they knew their chances of winning another title with the LeBron-AD duo was getting slim. So with the option of trading away key pieces and tripling down on a 40-year-old LeBron to carry them to the promised land, or trade for a megastar that just showed up on their doorstep 5 minutes ago, they couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough. Which makes me think this move was the first step into the post-LeBron era in Los Angeles.
I've been seeing it, but that's not bad. That's not bad because I'm not gonna lie. If I was in LA and Dallas called me and was like, "Hey yo, I want such and such and such," or "Hey yo, I'm willing to give you Luka. I want this person. What's the deal? Like, what the fuck? I would jump to that shit. Come on now.
Los Angeles. As we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or 2, and the Lakers needed a new face for their franchise. And they just got it. Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey. All in all, it seems like the Mavericks won this trade, if you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month window. But zoom out.
I already thought he would be playing with Steph and the Warriors in Miami again, or in Cleveland again. I don't see him going anywhere else. Or staying in LA. That's literally it.
And the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist. With AD, the Mavericks lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula. But the Lakers got Luka Doncic. And in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest... But the Lakers got Luka with AD...
I said replace Derek Lively with Gafford. I'm just saying, make Gafford come off the bench. I like Derek Lively.
The Mavericks lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula. But the Lakers got Luka Doncic. And in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away on a random Saturday night.
Go. This is a night. That's gonna be a night I'm gonna tell my kids, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be a night I'm gonna tell my kids. The night in the NBA where the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic, their star franchise player. That shit is fucking crazy. Yo, Dallas, get your shit together.